believe, I haven't got confirmation on this, but I believe the Buy Local is this Friday and Saturday, sponsored by the Chamber. So I just asked the residents to please go out and support your local small business. I think it's a wonderful thing the Chamber does, and I look forward to hopefully big success for that. The last thing I have is Brad Jones contacted me last week and notified me that the U.S. Postal Service Annex over on Route 28 is officially on the list of properties they are going to close, which I think is a good thing for the town.
They haven't made those decisions yet, though, right?
It's official on the list, so it's going to happen. That's what I was told. That it's a done deal, and they are in the process of deciding what they're going to do with that property. But it will be sold, or yeah, it should be sold, and hopefully get that property back into the tax rolls, which we haven't had for many years. I think that's very good, and I made a recommendation. I sent some information out on the board, and I really think we need to revisit where we are with our economic development team, and I think they should maybe make some contact. Brad can give us some points of contact of people we can talk to who maybe we can assist and at least be involved in what they're thinking.
Just in relation to that, I think if we're going to throw it on the development team, I think we need to take a look at the facility itself and maybe look at it for town purposes. We're talking about this particular facility here is aged and needs a need of quite a bit of money to bring it up to date and renovate at some particular point in time. We've been talking about a west side station for the fire station for a long time. The facility over there certainly is large enough to house all the town facilities, town offices, as well as school administration. Location is pretty good.
Just to clarify,
Okay.
the administrative building's been vacant and unavailable for a while. That's the first building.
Yep.
What Mike's talking about is the sorting facility that's in the back, the big building.
Is it the sorting stand?
No. I'm talking about the
No,
building up front.
the building up front.
Yeah,
No, the sorting facility's staying.
that's staying.
That's staying.
The
No, we're
annex
talking about
piece
the building up front.
I thought the annex building was already
There's still a few
vacated.
people there. There's still a few there. It's not totally vacated yet.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think it's something that maybe we should be talking to the
Okay,
federal
now
government
that
about the
makes
postal
sense, what
facility
you're saying.
in relation to that facility. I mean, it hasn't been on the tax rolls since Zaya's left. And, you know, maybe it's a facility that we should be looking at for town purposes and then sell this one. Rezone this for commercial industrial. We're right off of 93, Route 62. We've got 10 acres here. Just thinking ahead, and again, we could be addressing an issue as far as a West Side Station that's been brought up year after year after year, and maybe it's something we just take a look at.
Yep.
And maybe we could get a bargain rate from the federal government, the Postal Service, since they haven't been paying us taxes for all these years, and it could be somewhat affordable for us. So it's worth entering into some discussion. It's worth getting in touch with our congressman about, and something to look at.
I agree.
You know, I don't know.
That's great.
But
That's why I bring it up. I think it's, you know, I think we should be at the tip of the spear on this one. I don't think we should just, you know.
And if you don't ask, you don't get it.
That's right. That's why I bring it up.
And to me, it's not very often that you have a particular parcel like that, which has ample parking, easy access, and again, plenty of room to expand and meet our needs for the foreseeable future, and probably meet some of the needs that we have been unable to meet at this particular point. So just something to kick around and take a look at.
Yeah. Great. That's all I have. Thank you.
Just to tag on to what was just said by Mr. Prisco and Mr. O'Leary, in terms of the Economic Development Committee, we've had some weak responses in terms of folks that are looking to get involved in that committee. I really think it's a vital committee that should be up and running by now. I know the summer has just passed, but hopefully more people are tuned into us or read the paper. I ask you to submit your resumes. I think you can have a major impact on shaping the development and the commercial development of this community if you get involved and you have special skills in the area of real estate, marketing, development. We need you. The community needs you. So I ask you to submit your resumes and so we can get that committee up and running.
By the way, I would suggest that at town meeting, maybe we provide, because those are people that pay a lot more
Sure.
attention.
I'll
A
get
list
you.
of not only economic development, but a list of openings on other committees. Maybe
And remind
maybe
them.
we can, just as a pre to the meeting, we can put up on a slide list of open
Karen can
things.
see what our current vacancies are.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they can just go back into the last page of the town warrant is the citizens' activity record to sign up.
good idea.
Anything else?
The other thing is, I think our last meeting, I failed to thank and Susan Magnet for her organization and carrying through on the 9/11 Remembrance Day, and everyone else who contributed to making that day a success. It was quite a day, and I know there was a lot of hard work and time put into that. So I wish to thank her and everyone else that was involved in that particular day.
Thank you. Jeffrey?
Yes, I just want to work off the Economic Development Subcommittee. I think we only have 2 applications in so far. I'm wondering if Shep, who is here tonight, we might have to look at that committee a little bit differently. And just food for thought is that it might have to be more of an in-house committee that reaches out to the community, that goes out and secures information from the business community, either on a one-on-one basis or and reaches out to the residents of the community to find out what they're looking for out of our town, how they want it to grow, what do they see it looking like down the road, just like we did with our strategic plan. You know, we had a 5-year plan, we looked ahead. I think that the Economic Development Subcommittee probably should start looking to put itself together internally. I mean, I agree with Sean, it should be up and running by now, but it's not, and people aren't coming in, unfortunately, though we would love for them to do so. So, just a food for thought.
I think we need to collectively actively recruit some people to work.
Yeah.
Just because people apply.
I agree.
I've never sat here and just said, just because someone apply, you put them on. I think we need to put, if we're gonna make this thing work, we have to go out and actively recruit some people, put a group together that's gonna work
Sure.
and get it to work. So, you know, I think we have to make more of a concerted effort, or maybe even along with the planning commission to go out there and beat the bushes a little bit more, to get some people, prod them a little bit to get involved, if it's really gonna work for us.
And I don't think that it necessarily has to be all business people, because we're all business people anyway. You know, one way or the other, that's what we are. We all have a business or work for somebody, so we're all business people. But I think some residents as residents versus as the business community would be a good addition to the committee. Also, I want to acknowledge the success of our schools. I think top 50 in Massachusetts in math, 10th grade, I believe. And I think, I forget what magazine, it was a magazine that, Boston Magazine had us up there, one of the top, again, top 50 at least. So we've been doing, the schools are doing super, they really are. And I have a great interaction with the schools, because obviously, because my kids are going there at the high school and so on, and it's I can't compliment what Mrs. Willis is doing, Superintendent Willis is doing, and the principals for our school. So we're doing very well, and we're standing out. Also, coming up on Sunday, can you take the camera and zoom in on this little advertisement here for the commissioners? Without my glasses hanging off my nose. The Commissioners' Cup golf tourney coming up on Sunday, October 2nd, and it's to benefit the IRP at Switch River Park. And if you want to sponsor, you can call 978-664-6016 to sponsor a hole, or if you want to participate, you know, a foursome is a great way to have some fun in golfing and contributing to the town. Also, town meeting, October 3rd. It's important. We have things that are important to you, and you can be a part of the process. It's a Monday night. No one does anything on Monday night, so it can be pretty entertaining to come down to town meeting, and especially with the entertainment we're going to have, right?
That's right.
You?
Yep.
I am
Oh,
looking forward
high
to,
school band.
listening to the show.
And I wasn't here the last meeting, but I did want to say, I think the 9/11 ceremonies that we've had, put on, managed by Sue Magna, and everyone who's helped her. I can't say enough how touching it was to be there. So, thank you, and that's it.
Thank you. Just a couple things. One, just follow up on Jeff and other members. Town meeting is on Monday night. It's coming Monday night, a week from today. And it would be a pleasure to see as many of you as possible at town meeting. We hope to make it run effectively and efficiently, and it's your opportunity to participate in your local government. I'd like to get some feedback from those people watching this evening on the video presentation. We've added, the cable committee has added,
Okay.
LOCAM has added 3 cameras, so we have a camera facing the audience now, which we haven't had in the past, and we have one camera in the back and one camera on the side to get coverage of everybody, and we'd like to get some feedback from those that have watched as to has it been effective, what improvements can be made, and those could be forwarded to the board if directed directly to NORCAM. I'm sure that they would appreciate the feedback, and I'd like to thank them for the effort of getting the cameras in. I think it makes our meeting more effective. Jeff also mentioned the golf tournament. That money is raised for the LUC, and it's been an annual event since, I think, pretty near the very beginning of the acquisition of the Hillview. And it's been mostly a successful event for each of the years, and would encourage those golfers to sign up if they haven't. I think there must be some open.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
think that's.
It should be entertaining, too, because Mr. Delaney's playing as well,
I'm
so,
playing.
and you're playing,
I
too?
played every year.
Nice. It'll be fun.
Almost
I'm gonna be playing as well. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a beautiful day, by the way.
Of course, I'd rather everyone watch Mike on the course rather than me. But
I heard Sean's the guy to watch.
Well, he's entertaining. Actually, NORCAM's gonna be track.
so with that, I will entertain a. I'm
Just
sorry.
before we close, I just wish to thank Mrs. Prisco for her wonderful cookies that she brought to us to have during the
made her
executive
do that.
session this evening. So thank you, Mrs.
I think
Prisco.
we all should do that.
So, but that's all.
Okay. With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Second from Mr. O'Leary. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous?
All right, we did it.
Come back.
It's 10.